relevant cost. What do you mean by relevant? Relevant to what? Relevant to the decision at hand. Relevant is what? Relevant to decision at hand. That's the meaning of relevant cost. Okay. Now, let us take a look at an example. There's a shop, right? Let's say I have a shop, right? And I sell garments in this shop, and I pay a rent of maybe $24,000 a month, or $24,000 a year, whatever. The rent is $24,000. Clear? Now I want to change my line of business. I'm no longer interested in selling garments. Instead, I'm going to sell toys. Do you understand? Now, whether I sell garments or whether I sell toys, let us say the rent continues to be $24,000. Then, when I evaluate whether I should continue selling garments or whether I should sell toys, right? When I evaluate that the payment of rent of $24,000, is not really relevant. Because why? Because it is the same. There is no change. There is no change. Is it clear? However, if my landlord tells me, no, if you're going to change your line of business, I'm sorry, you have to pay a rent of $30,000. Then what is the relevant cost? $6,000 additional. This becomes a relevant cost. Are you following? What is relevant to the decision? So sometimes, of course, when we make an income statement, when we make a profitability statement of XYZ toys, maybe we will consider all the costs. That's different. But when we are taking a decision, right, relevant to the decision, this is really relevant. Relevant cash flows. So relevant is nothing but relevant to the decision and costs already incurred. They are sunk costs. They are not relevant anymore. If I have purchased a machinery and I'm thinking whether to make product A or product B, then the cost of the machinery or the depreciation of the machinery has no meaning. Is it clear? So cost of, let me write here, the cost of machinery purchased. It's sunk, it's gone. What is depreciation? Depreciation is nothing but this cost of machinery which I've already incurred, I spread over the next 5 years. But what is it? It's already a sunk cost. It is an allocation of the sunk cost. It is a spreading over of the sunk cost. So it is not relevant. Cost of machinery purchase and depreciation both are not relevant. Okay? Just like a sunk cost, you might have a committed cost. Committed cost is a cost which cannot be changed, like a lease agreement which has to be honored. So I've entered into the lease agreement for the next 11 months. Clear? It's already entered into. Now, whether I use the premises or I don't use the premises, or I use the premises for A option or B option, does not matter, because anyway I've entered. I cannot come back from this commitment. It becomes a committed cost. So committed cost and sunk cost are not relevant. They are irrelevant costs. Allocation of common costs, like overheads incurred being apportioned to different units, products, etc., are again not relevant. Yes or no? Sometimes you have let's say 3 departments. You have what shall I say? Let's say the CEO salaries, right? Now CEO is in charge of all the departments in the organization. So the CEO salary gets apportioned between these 3 departments. Right? Such allocation of cost. So I will incur that cost anyway. I cannot say when I'm looking at the profitability of product A, I cannot take this allocated cost and try to take a decision. Because whether I make product A or I don't make product A, that CEO cost will be incurred. Follow it again, not relevant. Additional cash flows. This is what is relevant. What is relevant? Additional cash flows, incremental, or the difference in differential cash flows. They may be incremental or decremental. Okay, additional cash flows or differential cash flows, they are relevant. Similarly, opportunity cost is very relevant. Don't forget to think of the opportunity cost when you take a decision. Opportunity cost is not shown in a profit and loss account. It is not shown in an income statement. Right? It may not, but this is very important for taking a decision. So what is the opportunity cost? It is the maximum that I forego. Sorry, it's the benefit that I forego. It's the benefit that I forego when I use one resource to do option B instead of doing option A. So I stop doing option A and instead do option B because I want to use this resource. Followed? So what is the opportunity cost of using that resource? Suppose it's a labor hand. Suppose I pay him say $5 an hour. Right? Now either I can do A work or I can do B work. So if I stop doing A work and make the person do the B work, not only do I have a cost of $5 for each hour, but also mind you, I have sacrificed a profit. I've sacrificed a profit in option B. That is also a cost of using that resource, which is scarce. Okay? Opportunity cost and differential costs are relevant costs. Take an example, students. Can you solve this? Say a machine shop in a factory is working to its full capacity and earning a contribution of $100 per hour. The management receives a high priority order which it wants to execute immediately. Material will be supplied by the customer and the order will take minimum of 10 hours. Wages payable will be $30 per hour and the material cost will be $450. If the customer is prepared to pay $1,600 for the order, should the order be accepted? Look at it. What do you think? So what is my order? Material is, the order will take 10 hours. This is one point I need to bring. And wages is 30 per hour. So 30 into 10, that will be a cost of 300. Material cost is 450. Yes or no? 450, 300, cost is 750. Do you get that? And the customer will pay 1600. Therefore, I seem to be making a profit of 850. Right? Yes or no? And therefore, I may conclude that this order should be accepted. But am I right? No. What have I forgotten? This is wrong, students. Don't consider this. What is my mistake? Mistake is that the machine shop is working to the full capacity, and when you get a high priority order to do something, then what will happen? This will stop. This will stop. Yes or no? What? This 100 per hour I have to stop and then do this. So what happens? When I say material cost is 450, labor cost is 300, but if I do this job, I'm also losing 100 per hour, 10 hours gone, $1,000 I lose if I take up this project and then I do this project. Yes or no? So material 100, labor 100, opportunity cost I call it is 1,000. The total cost is 1,750. He's offering me 1,600. Sorry, not viable. What do you say? Therefore, the order will not be accepted. There will be a loss of 150. Do you understand? Actually, it's like this. If you look at it, if you want to look at it differently in a common sense kind of way, in the way that we are normally used to, we don't sometimes really look at opportunity cost like that. The new order I get 1,600 minus 750, 850. Correct? Correct? But if I don't do this, I will be getting 1,000. If I don't do this, if I don't take the order, then what is it? What is it I'm getting? I have those 10 hours. Right now they are working to full capacity. capacity. Don't forget, if I do this, I have to sacrifice. If I take up the new order, I have to sacrifice the existing work and lose 1,000. So currently I would get 1,000. If I take the new order, I'll get only 850. So better stick to what you're doing now. The difference is 150. That is the same thing which is reflected here. We accepted with a loss of 150. This gives me a loss of 150. Alright? Clear, students? Opportunity cost? Interesting concept, right? It's something we should always consider. Don't forget. If you have to sacrifice the profit you are already making, do something else. Don't forget to take that into consideration. It's very, very relevant for your decision making. Qualitative considerations in capital budgeting. In capital budgeting, besides considering these costs, relevant and not relevant, there are often qualitative considerations also. Right? What are these? This is reputation of the company. I may not do something which will harm the reputation of the company, even though it is profitable to me. I may not do something which will demoralize my employee. I must ensure consumer safety. I must ensure employee safety. Right? Sometimes these improvements may not give me monetary returns, but the returns that it gives me in the form of goodwill. Goodwill is something which I may not be able to monetize. I may not be able to say what is exactly quantify what is the benefit. Correct? Some things have to be done as per the government regulations. I don't really look at the cost of in such a case, right? The needs of the community in which the organization is. If I would look at it, and therefore I may take some decisions which don't seem to be profitable, which don't seem to be viable, but it is in the interest of the community. I may still take it, right? So there are several qualitative considerations also in case of capital budgeting. We want to improve the quality of product or service. So these factors are those which will give me long-term returns, only I am not able to quantify it immediately. They are